Hello all, welcome at Exam Zone 24/7. Myself welcoming you regarding the recent topic I have posted in group, and this is related to whether you should sign a loan document or not when you are under probation. This is specifically you should know that this is specifically for recent joining officers, and this is also useful for POs also. Even the most useful thing that some officers which is joining in scale 2, 3 and as CPO are pressurized to sign the loan documents. Okay. I will be delivering it in Hindi also so that Hindi some students who are not very perfect and fluent in English may also get benefited from this announcement and lecture. Okay, we should come to our point. Whether what does means about signing of documents? When you sign a documents, जब आपको इस document को sign करते हैं उसका क्या मतलब होता है? What does it means? When you sign a document, it simply means that it is complete in all aspects as per guidelines and procedures of the bank. बैंक के गाइडलाइन और प्रोसीजर्स में ये फिट बैठ रहा है, ठीक है। और आपने सभी गाइडलाइंस को while sanctioning the loan, while at the time of disbursal, you are following it. Okay, well, let me place here, that will be good. तो आपने क्या है, आपने उस गाइडलाइन और प्रोसीजर को फॉलो किया है। ये जब आप साइन करते हैं तो उसका मतलब ये होता है, नाउ व्हेन यू आर अंडर प्रोबेशन यू डोंट नो द वैल्यू ऑफ योर सिग्नेचर, you know, a signature can spoil your whole career. A signature can put you much pain when this pain is more painful than when you were preparing for the competitive examination and not getting selected. Suppose you are getting selected and being terminated just because of your signature. आप सेलेक्ट तो हो गए हैं, लेकिन इस जो नौकरी है आपकी उसको आपके लॉन्ग टाइम तक अगर ये साथ नहीं रही just because of your signature, then you will be much in trouble. Not only this trouble, when you get terminated from a job in a banking, you never gets a job, you never gets an experience certificate. This the termination. Suppose you are terminated from banking service. Okay, who will take you? Any bank will take you? No. Any organization won't take you because you fail to control a fraud. And if it is malified, suppose it is very malified, much malified, then why they will take to you? They won't take you. Then simply you are the honor of your career. You are honor of your growth. Okay, it is not merely an lining of an ink. It is whole of your career. Huh? Let us discuss how no and how a signature can spoil your career and how you should save it. Okay, we will be discussing in this session only these things. Further, what does your signature means? I already told that you have complied all the policies and regulation of your financial institute, like your bank, and what it is a lending or anything. Note that the signing of loan document is not is the one of the places where you sign. You sign out your daily vouchers also. That is the more important and more fraud prone thing. Most of time in the advances, during advances, it is less painful than the blindly passing the vouchers. Okay, do not blindly pass the vouchers, and especially P&L vouchers and sundry creditors voucher, high value NEFT transactions to intermediate banks. These vouchers you should verify it clearly, and first you get the signature of official under which you are working. You are under probation. That is, your branch manager should sign. Senior officer more than you first sign, then you put your sign. Okay, do not take it very easy because it is very important. When you will be in trouble, जब आपको परेशानी आएगा, कोई भी आपके साथ नहीं आएगा. सब लोग क्या बोलेंगे, यार नहीं ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए था, क्यों किया ऐसा? अच्छा तुमने देखा नहीं क्या? क्या नहीं? नहीं, वो कोई साइन करता ही नहीं, तुमने कैसे कर दिया? हाँ, नहीं, प्रोबेशन पे कौन साइन करता है? तुम क्यों? दैट इज द थिंग, बिफोर द प्रॉब्लम कम्स टू यू, you should be aware of what to do or what not to do. Okay, specifically who are very new joining private in the private sector banks, there is no such very much prone concept of staff accountability. Okay, there are high employee turnover. Nobody stays more than 7, 8, 10 years in a private sector bank. It is not, they are not very concerned about this. But if you are in a public sector bank, you must be very careful. Okay, you must be very, very careful. Okay. So now we will be moving towards our discussion through small questions and answers in a PPT format, which I have already shared in the group. If you like this, I request you to subscribe this channel for further. Specifically, if you are preparing for the CBO, GBO, PO exams for the next year or the promotion exams, there is another channel for the CAIB. I must say that. Before you do anything, you must see my qualifications and what I am doing presently doing for. Let us move towards our session. Okay, we will be moving towards our session. Okay, the session is about whether we should mm, whether a CBO, GBO, or PO which are under probation should should sign the loan documents or not. Okay, this will be our discussion point. I request you to subscribe, share, and stay updated for all such videos. Later, I will go through staff accountability and procedures. Staff accountability and procedures in banking. Next lecture will be, because at present we are not dealing with the study materials and these things, because this is a cooling period and no vacancies are out and no session has been commenced yet. Further, we will be covering these small things so that your saving your career is also as much as important as getting the selection. Okay. Here is about myself. Presently, I am working as a senior manager in a public sector bank treasury department, and my qualifications here, I have already completed is these CIB, GIB in first class, CCP, microfinance, and a number of certificates are there, and other three more certificates I already again completed. I will update this in qualification also. Here as a channel financial awareness, you can join it. For joining it, you have to write it as @exam zone 24/7. Okay, all in small in the Telegram search field. It will show me directly to you, and you can message me or text me to join that group. Further, you can also join through our channel, YouTube channel. Okay, this is @exams or 24/7. You will clicking by clicking here it in the PDF, which I have been shared in the group. You can subscribe it. Further, if you are not getting in any of the ways to contact it, the link has been given in description box of this YouTube, and you can directly click and join that Telegram group for staying updated. Okay, we will be moving towards discussion point. Know how a signature can spoil your career. This is not mean to fear yourself, to make you fearful. Okay, I don't have any intention to make you fearful. No, don't be fear. If you are not wrong, don't be fear. But the scene has been changed. In public sector banks, there are a number of public sector bank. If you want to know, you just file RTI and get. You will get a number of suspensions and number of explanations has been issued to officers, especially the officers which were newly joined were facing much of difficulty and managing themselves with these explanation letters. Okay, what actually probation means, we will go. Okay, it has been very struggling and most devoted questions. Okay, today we will be clarifying all of this. What actually probation means? Probation means you can simply know the training, because you don't know anything. Your skills, your competence, and when your training is going on, this all when your employer satisfies, then it confirms you in a service. Okay, note that this is the training to check your skills, your competence, your learning skills, and a number of things which is included in the probation. Okay, that's why you people are called probationary officers. Generally the training period, जो भी किसी बैंक का ट्रेनिंग पीरियड रहता है, sometimes probation is 1 year, sometimes probation is 2 year, and most of time probation is 6 month, especially for GBO. But in RRBs, in rural banks, when 2 and 3 you are joining, a probation is 1 year. Okay, but 1 year probation doesn't mean you are confirmed until the letter of confirmation comes to you. Difference between PO and GBO, you know that PO is just entrant in the banking. PO is the just the entrant in the banking. He doesn't know general banking and all aspects. He had to learn all general banking also. But the GBO or CBO are experienced bankers. They know the general banking. Just what the bank has to do, the bank has to just streamline these people to as per work culture of their or their as per their need. Okay, but the PO has to learn a number of things. Even the POs had learned to what is debit and what is credit, how it is managed. But in GBO and CBO, they are already in the banking and they are very versed with the banking culture and the themes under which banks are working. Okay. Next, we will be moving. Are the GBO and CBO are same? Yes. Okay. General banking officer, circle based officer, but circle based officer is also GBO, but it resides in a circle for 12 years. CBO is the specific vacancy, but GBO is common to all. Scale 1 2 3 are general banking officer, general banking stream. Further, in 12 years you will be in the same circle around approx 10 years, you can say, or the more than 12 years, or up to the scale 4, whichever is later as per SBI notification. Okay, rest are the things. You are also experienced bankers, these are also experienced bankers. Okay, the CBO is a scale 1 vacancy, but GBO can be under scale 1 to scale 4, even it may be the 4 5 also. Others what it is, it depends on the vacancies how the banks are announcing. Next is what you will be doing as a PO, CBO, and GBO. What you will be doing as a PO, CBO, and GBO, you will be doing all works. Okay, there is no specific work mentioned for the PO. All general banking means credit, CASA, uh, means other advances, credit cards, cross sellings, insurance, like these things, all things you will be doing the same. CBO will be doing, GBO will be doing. Okay, then you will be processing thing. The what is the most important thing you will be processing about where signature is managed is the credit part. When you will be working in the credit, the question will come whether you are joining, you are doing it or not. Okay, you are going to sign it or not. How a loan is processed, you know, the loan first documents are collected, and the first and foremost thing is to check the CIBIL of the person. The processing I will be talking, I will be not talking that you have to check the borrower, it has been finalized. Then you will be conducting pre-inspections, post-inspections, viability. You will first, before these things, you have to study the viability, etc., scope, then you will sanction this. Okay, these are the simple procedure. So where the problem persists, the due diligence is the word. This is very incomplete word. It is never complete. Any staff accountability procedure, you will say the line will be written that the failed due diligence and they will issue a letter. What due diligence is very exhaustive thing. You have to verify the residence, his his job, even his relatives sometime where they are residing, as about his family, about his income, all things come under due diligence. About his credit need, whether he is eligible or not, these things come under due diligence part. Your role in processing of loans, okay, your role in the processing of loans may be as a credit officer, okay, sometimes it is also called advances officer, or you can be a branch manager. or can be anything. But under probation, you don't have such any commitments role like credit. Okay, you will be credit officer, but you will be learning as a credit officer. Under probation, probation is a process of learning. Okay, then under probation, you will be learning credit. You will not be disbursing or sanctioning it. Note that disbursing word used here. Be most cautious in disbursing. अभी आपको क्या करना है ये बता. Okay. Now the most important part, whether you should sign the loan documents or not. Okay. In a simple term, I will say no. But in a broader way, sometimes you might have to sign because your seniors are insisting it. Okay. As per CVC guidelines and RBI instructions as are issued earlier, it was said that immature means very newly recruited officers should not be allowed to work in credit sanction process and credit process at least 2 years. They work in advances. मतलब आपको 2 साल तक एडवांसेस में काम करना है, उसके बाद ही आपको क्रेडिट सैंक्शन के स्कोप में लाना चाहिए. लेकिन बैंकों के पास क्या है, स्टाफ की बहुत कमी है. उनके पास कोई ब्रांच मैनेजर भी नहीं बनना चाह रहा, तो क्या कर रहे हैं, जो न्यूली ऑफिसर्स होते हैं ना, उनको ही सब करने को बोल देते हैं. अब क्या होता है, आप जब वहां पर जाते हो ब्रांच में, तो आपको मना करना नहीं आता. आप यू डोंट से नो. ओके. एक चीज होता है नो बोलने के मना करना, एक बोलता है नो नहीं बोलना है तब भी मना कर देना. आपको ये यस बोलता रहेगा, ओके ओके करते रहो, आपको करना नहीं है वो साइन. ठीक है, वो साइन नहीं करना है. आपको पता नहीं है, अगर आपने किसी गलत डॉक्यूमेंट पे साइन किया, ठीक है, किसी गलत डॉक्यूमेंट पे साइन किया, कोई भी अकाउंटेबिलिटी में आपको नाप दिया जाएगा. यू विल बी इन वेरी पेनफुल कंडीशन once staff accountability is initiated any of your documents and the explanation is issued to you. Some banks are very good, means in normal procedure of accountability, but there are some banks which have very stringent policies in accountability. Okay, especially I won't quote the name of the banks, but you people very good, good enough to know that which banks are very bad in accountability. I have already told this in earlier videos. You go and check it. Okay. Now suppose your branch manager is here and you are here. He says that your name is if such Manoj, that is you sign this loan documents. Okay, what you will be, either you will be signing the pre-inspection report or the post-inspection. But what happens, most of the time they prepare pre and post-inspection at the branch without visiting and give you to sign, and you just sign it and give it. Why? Because just your branch manager or your manager is saying, okay, tell me, tell me one thing. सपोज वो मैनेजर कोई ग्रीडी मैनेजर है, ग्रीड, उसके अंदर ग्रीड है, या उसके अंदर किस चीज का ग्रीड है, मनी का ही ग्रीड नहीं है, उसके अंदर अपने कैरियर ग्रोथ को भी लेकर ग्रीड. कोई जान रहा है कि अगर हम बहुत ज्यादा लोन कर देंगे तो मेरा आरएम मेरा रिकमेंडेशन भेज देगा रीजनल मैनेजर, और मेरा अगर स्केल 4 में हूँ तो 5 में हो जाऊंगा, 3 में हूँ तो 4 में हो जाऊंगा. ठीक है, तो अभी क्या होगा, और आप तो अभी स्केल 1 में हो. ठीक, अब आपको उसने दे दिया पोस्ट इंस्पेक्शन साइन करने के लिए, और एक हाउसिंग लोन था, मान लो ये हाउसिंग लोन बनना था. इसका पोस्ट इंस्पेक्शन बोला कि हेलो मनोज यू साइन इट. ओके, और मुझे बोला हेलो शुक्ला यू साइन इट. ओके, हाँ ठीक है, बॉस बोल रहा है मैंने साइन कर दिया. अभी ये घर बना ही नहीं है सही से. अब जब इसमें जब फाइनल इंस्पेक्शन रिपोर्ट लगेगी, या कोई इंस्पेक्शन वाला आके इस घर को विजिट कर लेगा किसी दिन, और उसे पता चलेगा ये 20 लाख का लोन था, लेकिन इसमें तो लगाया 10 ही लाख है उसने, मान लो 8 ही लाख लगाया, बाकी सब इधर उधर कर दी, तब अकाउंटेबिलिटी आएगी. तो आपको क्या आएगा, आपका मैनेजर क्या बोलेगा कि मैंने तो बोल दिया था उसको शुक्ला को इंस्पेक्शन करने के लिए, वो इंस्पेक्शन करके रिपोर्ट लगाया है, मुझे क्या फर्क पड़, मुझे नहीं पता कि उसने सही लगाया. ही हैज गिवन. ओके, by just by saying this he is not waived off his responsibilities, but उसके लिए तो एक वे आउट हो गया ना बोलने का. देन व्हाट यू विल स्पीक? इफ यू विल स्पीक दैट आई डिडंट विजिटेड एंड साइन, देन इट विल बी योर lacks means irresponsible nature of duties. That is also dangerous. If you will say that I have seen, then how you have seen that there is difference of more than 10 lakhs 20 to 12 lakhs, fund has been what you were seeing, then this will be the very dangerous thing. Therefore do not sign any document. अभी आपको बचना कैसे है? जस्ट अगर आपको कोई भी सीनियर आपको साइन करने के लिए देता है, चलो इस टाइम तो आपने साइन कर दिया, अभी तुरंत कुछ नहीं होगा. जब आपका करियर 4-5 इयर्स का हो जाएगा, या आप किसी 2 से 3 में जाने होगा या 1 से 2 में ही हो, तब अगर अकाउंटेबिलिटी खुली रहेगी तो आपका ये प्रमोशन में आप एग्जाम में आप चाहे टॉप कर जाओ, 100/100 ले आओ, अकाउंटेबिलिटी खुला है तो ये चीज खत्म है, आपका प्रमोशन ही नहीं होगा. तो आपके साथ जो जूनियर्स आए हैं जिन्होंने थोड़ा अवॉइड करके साइन नहीं किया, और ऐसा नहीं है कि हमेशा लोन पे साइन करने से यही चीज होती है, दिस इज जस्ट सम ऑफ द थिंग्स हो सकती हैं. तो अगर कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट आप साइन कर रहे हो तो प्रॉपर चेक करो. हाउसिंग लोन चेक करो तो पूरे स्टेज रिलीज चेक करो. पता चला 3 स्टेज में रिलीज हुआ है, 2 स्टेज का पोस्ट इंस्पेक्शन लगा ही नहीं है, फाइनल स्टेज का आपने लगा दिया, तो ये जो 2 इसने नहीं लगाया वो भी बच गया, आप फंस गए. ठीक है. देन you should see that what you are signing, okay, how it will affect you, okay, how to deal with such situation. Just avoid it. एंड अगर मना करना है तो आप बोलो, सर आई एम अंडर प्रोबेशन एज पर ऑफिस ऑर्डर, इट इज आल्सो नॉट कोटेड दैट आई हैव टू साइन, आई हैव टू डू, आई एम लर्निंग, देयरफॉर आई कैन नॉट साइन. okay, you may escalate your this matter to your union also. Okay, before just you go to the bank and first thing you do, join any union. Okay. That is to be enemy is better than to repent later. Okay, to be enemy is always better. How to deal with such situation and avoid it? Avoid it means do, yes I will do, okay sometimes I am under probation, you see, and escalate this matter. Avoid it. If आफ्टर दैट अगर इसके बाद भी साइन करना है तो आप अपना नाम लिखो, उस पर डिजिग्नेशन लिखो. असिस्टेंट प्रोबेशन को असिस्टेंट मैनेजर होता है पोस्ट स्केल 1, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर, उसके बाद लिखो अंडर प्रोबेशन, ऐसा लिख के उसके नीचे साइन कर दो. तो अब बाद में आप बोल सकते हो, सर मैं तो प्रोबेशन में था, मुझे बोला तो मैंने साइन कर दिया, मुझे क्या पता कैसे होता है. ठीक है. हाउ इट विल इफेक्टिव मैंने बता दिया कि अगर एक भी अकाउंटेबिलिटी सही से निकल गई, चार्जशीट लगी, तो आपका करियर गया. प्रमोशन तो 2-3 तो रुक ही जाएंगे, मतलब आपका जो ग्रोथ है वो पूरा स्पॉइल हो जाएगा. ये चीज फॉलो करोगे तो बचे रहोगे. 11 क्या, योर बॉस, चाहे ब्रांच मैनेजर हो, जनरल मैनेजर हो, आरएम हो, इज योर बॉस ओनली, नॉट द एम्प्लॉयर. आपने अपने काबिलियत से नौकरी ली है. ठीक है. अपने जो क्वालिटी है उसके बदौलत बहुत सारे लोगों में हटाया है, तब आपने जॉब पाई है. आपके ब्रांच मैनेजर या आरएम जीएम ने आपको बुला के नहीं दिया, ये आपकी नौकरी है, आपकी जॉब है. ठीक है. मैं हमेशा से यही फॉलो करता रहा हूँ, मैं कहता हूँ कि आप भी यही फॉलो करो. ठीक है. यस सर नहीं कि हाँ सर हम करेंगे, ये भी करेंगे. ओके, वर्क डू वर्क. अगर वो एक काम बोलता है तो आप 3 काम कर दो. ठीक है. बट एक साइन बोलता है तो 0 साइन करो. क्यों? क्योंकि साइन इज इम्पोर्टेंट. साइन का मतलब यह है कि आपने उसकी पूरी फंड की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले ली. कुछ हुआ तो आपका करोड़ों रुपए बैंक के पास रहता, रिटायरमेंट तक का पूरा 0 कर देगा. ओके, होप यू लाइक्ड इट, यू एंजॉयड इट. I will be closing this session, and next session will be on staff accountability, and thereafter there will be a session for other banking examinations. If you like it, subscribe it and share it. Okay, we will be leaving the session. Okay, thank you.